You can
So which
introduce
are we doing scuba diving?
Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel, Real Life Talk with C. As I always promise to bring you rare talk. Viewers, today I have got with me a wonderful lady, as I always do. I found this lady who is going to answer a few questions for us concerning marriage. We all know how important it is to be in marriage. But these days, is it really important? We will find out. I would like my guest to introduce herself to us as we get ourselves ready to dive into this topic. Please, if you can
So which
introduce
are we doing scuba diving? I love diving into the sea.
we will dive into anything, even if it's the ocean. We're going right down today. Right down. And we are going to dig deeper.
Oh yeah.
We'll dig deeper
Bring out all
into
the earthworms.
Exactly. So please, Kes, if you can introduce yourself to my lovely viewers.
Okay. Hello everybody. My name is Kesiena Akwara Atie, a health and social care trainer. And I'm honored to be on Real Life Talk with C today. I think it's a big privilege. And I hope I'll be able to answer all the questions she has for me as best as I can.
I'm sure you will.
I hope so.
So viewers, without wasting much time, we'll go straight to our first question. I'm sure some of us know the answer already. Please, as we do it beautifully to the community, let's put our comments so that other people will get it as well. Put your comments, like and subscribe so that when we put up a video, you'll be one of the first people to get it. Right, our first question is that what does marriage, because you are married now, what does marriage really mean to you?
For me, marriage is a lot of people don't care about marriage, yeah. But for me, marriage is companionship.
Okay.
Marriage for me is friendship.
Right.
Marriage for me is having someone close to me who I love, who loves me in return, unconditionally. And marriage to me is a platform, or should I say an environment, conducive that you can raise children. And whether you will like it or not, marriage forms the family. And the family forms what? The community.
Okay.
And the community forms what? The society.
Absolutely.
So marriage is important. You know, if you don't see it as important, then you don't want to work towards it. And besides, if I may say also, marriage is a school you never graduate from. You never get a master's degree in it or a PhD degree. You're a work in progress.
Right. So what you are saying is that we will work at it until death do us part.
Not just death do us part. You work at it to the point where you understand each other.
Okay.
And then you now know what the other person is thinking. It's like you get into the other person's head, if you know what I mean.
Right, right.
You understand what they're thinking.
Okay.
Because whether we like it or not, marriage is a place whereby you meet with someone, both of you are naked, like the Bible says, and you are not ashamed.
Right. You're
not afraid that, oh, this person you're married to, you cannot keep your secrets. Or this person you're married to is a scoundrel, or someone who doesn't really, compliment you, if I may use that word.
Yeah.
And that is the essence why some people these days, they miss it.
Right.
You don't just get married because everybody's getting married.
Okay.
You don't get married because the clock is ticking.
Okay.
Your biological clock. It's ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yeah, because sometimes we women, we're running out of time because
you see, when you rush.
Okay.
When you rush.
Right.
What is ahead? You will wish you didn't rush.
Wow. Okay.
No, because there was this person I used to know, yeah? After the time, back home, my home country, Nigeria, he was like, I'm getting old. I need to get married. And I'm like, bros, calm down. What's the rush about? Take your time. Prayerfully seek a wife.
Right.
He didn't listen. Okay. Before the marriage clocked 1 year, they were to attain to Israel. I'm telling you. And then he now started saying, oh, he's now understand what I was saying, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, I was married once. We divorced.
Right.
Of course, it was, you know how it is. I am going abroad to look for greener pastures. I never returned. And I'm saying to myself, babe, you don't have a mask on your face. You pretty, man. Get up, make yourself happy again.
Wow.
You know? So I'm in my second marriage, and I can tell you that this is beautiful.
Wow.
And that's why I say marriage is beautiful.
Wow.
Some people may disagree with me because of their own personal experience.
Right.
But you see, the truth is that in marriage, you chart your own course. You run your own race.
Okay.
Don't look at the other person.
Okay.
Because you don't know what they're going through inside.
Okay.
A lot of people may do this, what do you call it now? Most of these celebrities we'll talk about. They make you feel, oh, it's so nice, they were so cool, we're just, finishing each other's sentences. Hey. You might get into the house, they are like cat and mouse. You get what I'm saying? So marriage is something that you, who is going into it, must desire it.
Right.
Do not desire it with the wrong person just because your biological clock is ticking.
Okay.
Everybody's asking you, when are you bringing a woman home? When are you bringing a man home?
That's right.
Don't do it because, oh, he's rich, I want to live a good life, so let me marry a man who's rich. The truth is this: if you marry a man who's rich and he did not have a hand in his wealth as helping to grow that wealth, you'll be a piece of furniture. You can't tell him what to do with his money. You can't tell him what to do with anything. And until you get to that place where we listen, you ask yourself, I want to marry, okay. The person I want to marry, what am I expecting for the man I want to marry? Good. Then you now ask yourself, do I meet those criteria for the kind of man I want?
Right.
Because you can't say you want a handsome guy, a tush guy, educated guy, blah, 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 but you don't even have a degree. You didn't even go to college. You didn't even finish secondary school or high school. Let's say you did not finish, it doesn't matter. But do you have something you're doing?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have anything you're doing, how dare you sit down and ask you want a man who's very rich? If you don't have a future for your own life, how would you want to do that? Because
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
so you
sense.
go into a marriage with so much expectation, and meanwhile you are bringing absolutely nothing to the table.
Right.
It doesn't work.
So that's a big problem.
It's a massive problem.
It's a big problem there. Viewers, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what your answer is. Please put your comments below. Now, our next question is that, based on what Kes have just told us, do we have to tell our spouse everything?
Okay. For me, I don't have a best friend. And I did that because growing up, I saw a lot of things. Yeah. Best friends today. Like you and I, we're chummy, isn't it?
Yeah, we are.
Then tomorrow we'll quarrel. The whole world will know my secret. The whole world will know your secret.
Yeah. No.
But you see, like I said before, for me, marriage is sacred. It's not something you just jump into just because you have your own whim. No. You pray about it. For me, that is foundational.
Right.
I pray about it and I ask God, is this the person for me? And I ask for signs.
Okay.
Give me a sign.
Like Gideon.
I'm telling you. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. And he gives you the sign. Then good. And also I ask myself, okay, what am I bringing to the table? Most people say, how can you tell your husband everything? I say, listen, I don't have a friend. I don't have a best friend. My husband is my friend. And I've told him, me, you, and God.
Okay.
So we will talk. This is what I do. If I don't tell anybody, I don't tell him, I don't tell anybody. But between me and my husband, there are no secrets. Because I have told him before we got married, we talked. I said, listen, if there's anything I need to know from you. I don't want to hear it somewhere else.
Okay, can I stop you there for a minute? That means that what you are telling me is that before you got into the marriage, or before you start, or before you move together, there was a nice template.
Are you kidding?
To understand. There was a format.
See here, after marriage number 1, fell down. I won't have a template. What are you talking about?
Right. So, viewers, as you can hear this, without a template, without a structure, things will be difficult.
Yes.
So that is why you are able to now say that this is beautiful.
Of course.
Because you lay some foundation down properly.
It's not
with
just the
prayer.
foundation, sweetheart. It's not just the foundation. You should be able to sit down with your spouse to be.
Okay.
And you must have like minds. Do you understand?
Okay, so that's first point, yeah?
You must have like minds. There's something my late father used to say to me. He said, my daughter, Don't marry a man who does not have ambition.
Okay.
Don't marry a man expecting so much.
Okay.
Ask yourself, like I said earlier, what are you bringing to the table? How are you going to be a blessing? How are you going to be that wife that you will say, oh my God, I have found the bone of my bones and the flesh of my flesh indeed.
So you have to be mind-like.
Exactly.
Okay, right.
You have a like-minded.
Yeah.
You have to like the same things.
Right.
You have to have the same principles, more or less. Yes, you cannot agree
same-
100%,
Yeah.
but you must have some. And then married man has some sort of ambition. Not one that just want to sit down and wait for manna to come from heaven.
Okay.
No. But you want somebody who will say, this is my wife. Together, we'll make this marriage work.
Okay. Right.
But there are some men that you can't do that with.
Right.
So that secret part, if you know the kind of husband or wife you have, then you know that you cannot tell them everything. Do you understand? And that is why prayer comes in very importantly. I cannot but stress on this one. You don't have to believe in God if you don't want to, no problem. But have a man that you can talk to. Have a man that you can put your leg on his head. I don't know about you. Pardon me, my viewers of Real Life Talk with C. Have a man that you can fart in his presence.
Okay.
If I cannot fart in your presence, then there's a problem.
Right.
Do you understand?
I get
a
it.
man who has, I don't know, who's on the same wave frequency with you.
Okay.
Not one that you are taking to the east, he's taking to the north.
Right.
There's a problem.
That's a big
You
problem.
must have a common foundation. Yes, you all cannot have the same things. For example, if you love to spend money, you cannot marry a man who doesn't like to spend, who likes to spend money as well, because both of you, you'll be broke.
Yeah. You end up on the streets, basically.
So you need to marry somebody who says, okay, I think you have spent enough.
Yeah.
Let's be wise. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
A man that you can plan with.
Right.
Because the success of a marriage, I can tell you for a fact, is being able to sit down with your spouse and plan.
Okay. Viewers, this is this is real, as you can hear it all. I think we will bring it to an end. Watch out for the part 2. God bless you for stopping by again, Kes. You are so much appreciated.
Thank you.
And I believe my viewers appreciate you. But viewers, we love you so much. We thank you for your support. And please subscribe and like and share. See you again. Shalom.
Shalom.